Welcome to Tribe Talks.
I'm Gabby.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Winisha.
And then Zyra. So today we're going to be talking about the mayor's daughter that got dress coded at Forest Hill High School.
After being dress coded, she was told that she needed to be conscious of her male classmates' hormones when dressing the way that she does. So, how do we feel about that?
Wait, first of all, did she get ISS?
Yeah,
She
she
got
got,
like a week of ISS for it.
and
Was it right?
she was
It's something in my eye, okay? Jeez.
she was taken out of class, so she was taking a quiz. And I guess the AP came in checking dress code, and she was taken out of class for the whole day and missed instructional learning because she
Of ripped jeans.
of a hole in her jeans. And
That's
then
crazy.
yeah, which is outrageous in itself. But then on top of being taken out of class, she was told that she needed to be conscious of what she was dressing like because of how others might react to it. And
It's so stupid.
What do you think about it, Kevin? Since
I think
you're a guy.
I think it's stupid. I mean, I don't like my hormones don't flare up when I think of like ripped jeans
or shoulders.
or like someone showing their shoulder. I usually just go like, oh, okay, she's probably gonna get dress coded for that. Whatever, not my issue. I mean, I feel like that's just really stupid behavior by the administrator,
and
because
just completely sexist.
like all you have to do is just give her a dress code and go about your day and go about her day. Like there
Not
should be
even-
no like there shouldn't even be ISS for it.
Not even that. I could understand because like even sometimes we get put into ISS if you're out of dress code. Like if the
Or if
school
you don't have an ID.
yeah, like the school is trying to enforce the dress code, then yeah, you put her. But it was just the sexist comment on top of it that is just blows me.
I mean, I just think it's kind of ridiculous how she lost,
Respect.
time, well, that too, but time of like from her education and stuff, like just for ripped jeans. But
Yeah.
then you see like all these male students. Imagine how many of them are out of dress code, but it's harder to see because they're not constantly showing their shoulders, but they have like things on their shirts that don't follow like any of their guidelines, any of the school's guidelines. But they could have a sexist remark on their shirt, but it would still, they would still be let go because they're not showing anything.
Yeah, not even just sexual remarks on their shirts, but like shirts that objectify women completely, like naked women on their shirt or like people in bikinis and things like that. But it's totally fine for them to wear that because no, that's not going to get a reaction out of the other male students. But someone's shoulder or someone's knee is definitely going to get someone's reaction and distract them from learning.
I just think the whole thing should be like, I'm okay with enforcing dress code and you should be enforcing dress code, but it should just be, here's a dress code violation, and then after however many you want to do, 3, 4, 5, whatever, then there should actually be punishment for it. Because there's so many like little nitpicky rules in there, and I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, it's wrong that there's nitpicky rules, because there should be some uniformity
Yeah.
Do you guys
without
think?
being in uniform. But there should just be like, it shouldn't be this whole lecture, it shouldn't be any of this, it should just be, here, don't do this again, here's a dress code violation, now go about your day.
Do you guys think we should have like dress code, like harder dress codes, or like looser dress codes? Because some students don't even follow it. So like, what's the point of like having a dress code?
I mean, I understand like why they do it to like enforce order and things like that, but at the same time, in the day and age that we are in right now, there's so much about like victimizing or victim blaming, and like I feel like what the AP that pulled her out said is it falls into the category of victim blaming, and just like the way that they go about giving dress codes, like mostly to females because or for whatever reason that they feel as though they need to give it, I feel like that falls into that same category, and maybe we should have looser dress code because of that.
I don't think the issue is the actual words written in the dress code. I think it's just an administrator trying to acting out of line. I think it's just a person acting out of line. I think the dress code is fine. I mean, you don't wear ripped jeans, fine. You're in school for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Is there really a need to have ripped jeans on? I mean,
But also like just like the way people like dress is the way they want to express themselves. So I feel like looser dress codes is like better.
but then looser dress codes comes into the concern of how are you going to police what someone's wearing?
Yeah.
Because then if you're just gonna completely, because I think the dress code is semi-loose already. I mean, you just can't wear anything sexist. You can't wear
Yeah.
anything that's profanity. Excuse me. You can't have ripped jeans and you can't have show your shoulders. That's still there's still a lot of things that can fall into the this is okay
Yeah.
category. So I don't think the issue actually itself is dress code. I think it's just someone acting out of line.
Definitely. And I feel like with this headline, it isn't about the dress code per se. It's more about how he responded to her being out of dress code and what he said.
Yeah, it wasn't about just her being out of dress code
Mm-hmm.
because she actively chose to wear it with the
With
thought,
knowledge
yeah,
that,
with the knowledge that she could get caught for it.
yeah,
So it wasn't like she woke up, she saw these ripped jeans, and was like, whatever.
we don't have a dress code.
Yeah, like there's still a dress code, and I don't think the issue is that she's complaining that she got dress coded for it. She's complaining that she got taken out of class for ISS and got lectured, I guess would be the word that you call it, by a male administrator for hormones. I mean,
Also, so there's this conversation going around because obviously this was it's a headline. So like the mayor's daughter brought it to their parent and was like, you know, like this is crazy. Like here's what happened, and it was brought up to administration, and like the principal was reacting like super supportive about it and is apologizing for their staff and for the way the AP reacted.
Mhm.
Do you guys think this would have been the same if it wasn't the mayor's daughter?
Definitely not.
No.
would it have made headlines? No. Would there have been still some like apologetic from any principal for it? Yeah, but I don't think it would have ever made these headlines.
And do you think it's important that it did make headlines though? Because I feel like that this is gonna like make some change. Because I think it will keep people from being like, hey,
My hormones.
you know, you're
I mean-
gonna arouse someone with your shoulders.
I don't know if it will ever make change because it's hard to make change per se, and so I don't know if it will make change per se. But I think there should have been. It should have hit the news, and I'm glad that it did because, I mean, I think just the overall wording of dress code sometimes can be a little
Yeah.
iffy, and I think just there should be change in a lot of different aspects. But
Thank you for tuning in to Tribe Talks. Join us next Friday, and we'll have some new and interesting topics for you guys. And that's the tea.
that's the
That's the tea. Kevin's been wanting to say that
I
all
didn't
day.
really
Say
want to
it, Kevin.
that. No.
That's a tea.
That's the tea, sis.
I'm gonna say that louder so I can put it in the thing.
That's the tea, sis.